Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Almost called the wrong number there as I was looking at number 2 on North Broward's roster, which is Chase McBean, but it's actually number 2 on Boca Raton's roster, Shane McCormick.
You're a professional, though. You would never do that, Sam.
Of course, I was just pulling your leg.
Absolutely.
Metaphorically, of course.
I would have to hope so.
I'm a germaphobe. I'm not touching you.
I have no problem with that.
I appreciate that. Paillet fires, and that's going to be a ground ball right to Xavier Edwards. Weird hop, but still comes up with it and throws it down for the out.
That is why he is one of the best players on this team, Sam.
No betting. Number 9, Matt Weber.
He certainly is, and that's why he's going to Vanderbilt as well.
Took a funny hop off that lip and was able to adjust to it, reach out his glove, make the stop, and then fire on to first in time to get McCormick. Very nicely done.
That wasn't a funny hop. That was a hilarious hop.
Metaphorically speaking.
Of course. I mean, there was nothing funny about the play, funny in the weird sense. But I'm saying it is more than just funny. It's the whole point of this metaphor.
Gotcha. Apologize for the overexposed video, by the way. We're trying to do everything we can to get you the best possible angle. From now on, just treat it, though, like a radio broadcast with a bit of audio assistance.
2-0 now.
And I'm still working on this trivia question.
The trivia question, once again, is who in Major League history has the best batting average with 2 strikes?
2 trivia questions in one day, though, has to be the limit, though. Right?
This one's not for Twitter, although if you know the answer, please tweet us at @StuckInSam'sHead and @BenCurtisMVPS. This is just between the two of us.
I'm running through some of the best hitters of the day.
That's a strike, 3-1. I just want to tell you at this point, you've been mulling this over for a while.
I have. And I'm going to go with somebody who's been under the radar the past couple years.
Takes that one inside, and Weber's going to walk, bringing up the top of the order.
Stepping up to bat, number 6, Brendan Hughes.
He's been under the radar the past couple years, but I think when he retires and the 5 years are up and he will be a first ballot Hall of Famer, I'm going to go with you watched him on television, which makes me think he's a National Leaguer since you're a Mets fan. I'm going Albert Pujols.
You'd be incorrect.
Yeah, great.
Would you like the answer?
Sure.
The answer is Todd Helton.
Oh, of course, for the Colorado Rockies. Yeah, wow.
Batted .292 with 2 strikes.
One of the best fundamental hitters of his time in the game. I should have known.
Speaking of fundamentals, that one is popped up to the second baseman, McBean, and he's under it for 2 outs.
How is that speaking of fundamentals?
Well, because it was well done by Chase McBean to the exposure of the light.
It was.
To get under there.
Fair enough.
No betting. Number 4, Reese Gutierrez.
As you just said earlier, I am a professional. Why are you doubting my ability to come up with good segues?
I'm just bitter about Todd Helton.
No, fantastic player.
What a player.
Going to be a first ballot
Hall of Famer, easily. One of the most underrated players, I think, of the game, just because of the market that he was in.
And as I said, it was a few years ago that I read this statistic, so even if it's not true anymore, he still did hit .292 with
2 strikes, yeah.
Incredible.
Absolutely incredible.
Just hitting .292 period is incredible. And that's a nice slap to right field. Diving grab! And he comes up with it! Dusty Snyder with the excellent defense out in right field. And that's going to bring us to the bottom of the 6th. North Broward looking to break this tie. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th. Boca Raton Bobcats and North Broward Eagles tied up at 5. Dusty Snyder, the 9-hitter, is going to lead off for the Eagles. And we have a new pitcher on the mound, Ben Feldman, number 20. He's a lefty, which might cause some headaches for North Broward, but not really because they don't have too many lefty hitters. Fires that one in for low, ball 1. Do you happen to have the starting pitcher Aaron Kleintop's final stat line, Ben Curtis?
Well, he certainly settled down. I can tell you that after the first 2 innings. Gave up 4 runs between the first and second inning, highlighted by the Logan Clyett double. And afterwards, he only gave up 1 run after that and settled down for only giving up 2 hits after the second inning of play.
2-1 now to Snyder. Snyder is batting .250, 4 RBIs, 1 stolen base, as he fouls that one off. But instead, I'd rather like to highlight that amazing diving catch he just made to end the last half inning.
And that very well may have saved a run because Ty Marsh was not backing him up in right field. So if that gets behind him, then that could easily score at least 1 run with the dimensions of this ballpark.
Snyder, as we discussed earlier in the game, right fielder used to go to one of the worst players, but not in Snyder's case. Right field very valuable for North Broward. A lot of balls hit out there.
He's been consistent for them this season. The freshman has been in almost every game thus far, playing almost every inning.
Takes that high. He's going to walk, and that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards.
No betting. Number 9, Xavier Edwards.
I'm not entirely sure what's causing that audio glitch, but it's not pleasant.
We'll figure it out. We always do.
We always do. But the point is Xavier Edwards stepping up for his 4th at-bat. Hasn't had a fantastic game so far. 1 for 3.
2 for 3, actually. Remember that scoring change.
Oh, right. Okay, so maybe he has. Lays down the bunt, tries for it again. This time the second baseman's going to scoop it up. And it gets by him. Snyder's going to advance to third, and Xavier Edwards is safe. Runners at the corners for Ty Marsh. North Broward has a chance to put themselves back in it and back on top.
No betting. Number 3, Ty Marsh.
This is now a very different ball game. No outs, runners at the corners, and the heartier lineup coming up. What are you thinking if you're North Broward?
Just put the ball in play. You absolutely have to put the ball in play. Even a productive out will score the run and give North Broward the lead. Even a double play will give North Broward the lead. So Ty Marsh has to make Boca High make a play. A strikeout here will not do it.
Logan Clyett is on deck, who made all the difference for North Broward earlier with that big 2-run double. First pitch is low for a ball, 1-0.
And the more Marsh gets ahead in the count, the better he's going to be because the more pressure there will be on Feldman to throw strikes.
Here's the pitch. And that's grounded right to the shortstop.
He's safe.
Who is safe. Hesitation by Reese Gutierrez
wow.
on who to throw it to.
Gutierrez just took his time too much. He looked back the runners too much, and Marsh was busting down the line, and everybody's going to be safe.
No betting. Number 31,
So now Clyett steps up to bat. I'm going to use the same segue that I did while you were not here, in that the song, Logan Clyett's walk-up song is called Inside the Fire. He's going to be trying to light a fire underneath North Broward and try to get some runs on the board.
And the same situation here as Ty Marsh. Just put the ball in play.
And he does. A little blooper to the third baseman, throws it home, and he's out. But the bases remain loaded for Dylan Ogozali.
no betting. Number 11, Dylan Ogozali.
I'm not sure what's causing that. I really can't figure it out.
Well, it seems to be just the first time you speak into it every batter, so.
I think it's if you touch the bottom part where the microphone is connected to the cord.
Figured it out after all. The mystery has been solved, I suppose.
pulled the mask off of the Scooby-Doo monster.
Would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for you meddling kids.
And that dog. I wish we had a dog with us. How cool would it be if we had a broadcast dog?
Well, if you were watching the soccer broadcast during North Broward's fantastic run to the regional finals in boys soccer, you would have seen, or at least heard, Stormy, the dog of Miss Blow, who does the scoreboard at the soccer field, is also North Broward's guidance counselor, who was sort of the de facto broadcast dog.
Well, it's 0-2 now. Ogasali takes one high and outside, 1-2 now. Bases remain loaded, jammed, whatever you want to call it.
Stormy was often specialized on Brainwash Sports Twitch TV with his classic biting of a water bottle.
Feldman delivers. And it's going to be low, 2-2 now. Feldman wants to be careful not to fall behind in the count.
I was just about to say he's going to groove one right here, because if he misses, then all of a sudden a ball makes this a North Broward lead.
So here it comes. Strikes out Ogozali. And that's going to bring up Chase McBean.
Stepping up to bat, number 2, Chase McBean.
I actually made this beat.
Well done. Well done, Sam.
Thank you. I'm trying to learn how to do hip-hop.
Huge at-bat here from McBean right now.
Absolutely. We got to see how well number 2 does with 2 outs under pressure. As we've said many times during this season, as that one goes low for ball 1, the ability to perform under pressure is what separates the good players from the great players.
And McBean already has 10 RBI so far in the year. He has one tonight with the sac fly. So McBean looking to add to his total, and he's got a fantastic opportunity to do so here.
Well, let's see if he does so. Feldman fires, and it's low. 2-0 now, 2 outs, bases loaded still. Got to keep emphasizing that as the camera's a little bit overexposed. There's going to be a mound visit. You want to stick with this one?
Well, let's head to break so we can